Hey guys, it's Val, and welcome to another episode where I bring in different guests to talk about what the experience has been dating and what are some tips that I and you guys listening can gain from their experience on dating so that you can use that to apply in your own relationship in order to create and foster relationship that actually lasts, which is something that our generation today cannot seem to do. So without further ado, I have a special guest with me today, and I'm going to let her introduce herself.
Yeah. Okay. Hi. My name is Ying, and I came from China. So I'm living US so far is 10 years, and then I was married American man before for 5 years, and then I'm become single for 3-4 years so far right now, and I'm going through the date, but haven't get into the relationship yet. So that's my stage right now.
Wait, you were married?
Yes.
Wow. Well, okay, so there's the question. What has been your experience dating? Starting from, let's say, college.
College.
What's been your relationship history since starting from college?
Oh, okay. Well, my college is in China, so it's not in US. And I had a boyfriend at the China that time at the moment, and then that time he want to get married with me, but I know for sure he's not the type of man I wanted in my life, so it doesn't work out. And then I want a better life, or go better, go bigger. And then he want to stay the same town, doing the same thing, stay the same around with parents, which is we are going to a different destination. So so we break out, and I came to US, and then I started dating over here. So that was a college, just like one long-term relationship. I think that's counting as one.
Okay. So then you started dating here, and how did that go for you?
It's a really big difference because in US have so many games. Like it's like, hookup culture, relationship, or like friend with benefit. There's so many different terms comes with two people. So what we call between us, this is a line, like what you put in this relationship. So relationship is its ultimate goal for building something for the future, right? Like if people doesn't want to build anything, then it's all of a different other. It's kind of like situationship or something. Right now, nowadays go more crazy, have so many different terms because it's a fast, because we have a fast food. It comes with relationship also is fast speed. Like if you get this one, this is what you wanted, okay, get it, done. And then so it is like it's so quick, so fast, and the people have so many options, like restaurant, the entire whole street, there's just so many food you can choose to eat whatever you want to. That's how comes with people are difficult to settle down if they don't want to settle down. So they will never be settled down.
Okay, so you mentioned that you were married though. So yes. How did that happen?
I feel like it's kind of like hitting the jackbox, I think, that at that time.
Okay, so wait, were you married here or did you marry in China?
In here, in US.
Okay, so you married right when you came here?
After a year.
Oh, okay. So how did that relationship start? Like, how did you guys meet? And why did you fall in love with him?
That one is because I going on the date, and then I was 23. I was 23 years old, and I was looking for marriage. Okay. So I go on a lot of a date, and then when I met my ex-husband through a dating app. It's kind of dating app. So we set up a time to meet, first time meet. Like, of course, we talk back and forth before to meet in person. So when we meet in person, and then he discovered, I'm interested in person, and he asked me, do you want to be my girlfriend? Which is rare. No one does that. No one does that.
How did so no one have asked you to be their girlfriend before, or like was it your first time getting asked out?
No, in general, no one asks this question anymore. No one asks, do you want to be my girlfriend? Do you want to be my boyfriend? No one asks this question. Really? It's like right now it's a girl pressure guy, like what are we? It's a girl asking question. no one gonna ask you, do you want to be my girlfriend or do you want to be my boyfriend? Like this clear line, this clear communication. No one does that. Everybody just play along, which you're never gonna ask me this question. We'll see how things go. We don't want to tie it up yet. I'm not sure you are the person for me. I'm not sure I'm the person for you. No one want to clear line ever. Everybody does that right now.
Okay, so when he asked you, do you want to be my girlfriend? What did you say?
I'm super excited because I feel like, oh, I'm looking for a relationship, and now you are jumping right in. So I said, I like that. And then because he asked, do you want to be my girlfriend? So I feel like it's like official from the day one. You see that? Like it's official from day one. There's no confusion. Yeah. And then you start seeing this guy, just one person exclusive, one-to-one. You cut all of the process, because nowadays people dating, they date multiple people until for sure which one is the one they want to stay longer. So, right? But when the ask the question, do you want to be my girlfriend? We are start girlfriend boyfriend immediately. It's like one-on-one with relationship. That's the goal. So that's a plus point from him. He just directly asked that, and then after that we go out, date a couple times, and I was super happy about after a year searching, and I found the one want to have a relationship with me. And then but there's a thing going on. It's like we get married after a month dating.
Nice. And then
we get married after a month dating. It's kind of a like hot head, like, okay.
So you guys were infatuated with each other?
Huh?
You guys were infatuated with each other?
What is the infatuation?
So it's basically, infatuation is basically when you have that sudden, it's not like that. So you know, like in the first 6 months when you meet somebody, you guys are all in love, and like, you guys are blind. You guys don't see each other's fault at all, and then you guys fall in love. Yeah. So is that one of the time that you guys got married?
Yes.
So you guys were infatuated.
Yes. Okay. So that's the time. So so after a month we got married, and then that was the time after married. But after married, like a couple months later, he regretted. He did? He regretted. Yes, he doesn't want to tie up in the relationship. He don't want to be in a commit relationship anymore. Like he want to be free. He want to get back to be single life again. And then because that's his first time marriage also, he assumed marriage bring people happiness. So that's why he let me get married so I will have a happy life like other people saying. But after that, reality is not what he thought about it. It's not like his expectation, not meet his expectation. So then we're fighting a lot of like stay together or break up, or stay together, break up. And then during that time, I gave him a lot of a chance, which is like we separated a lot of time. During the 5 years. We separated a lot of time, but each time he's always come back to me. And then I was looking for a time or giving him enough time for him to grow, like, become a man. Like finally you realize what you really wanted. Like I gave him enough time to figure it out. Like I don't want to divorce and then you regret it. You want to come back. So I didn't divorce with him at the first time separated. So I gave him a lot of time to separate it, and then he always come back, and then I was glad that we didn't divorce like very soon. But toward to the end, it's kind of a torturing each other, because all of the love is all burned out. There's nothing there left from him.
Wow.
And then, but for me, I never changed. I'm always I always hope we can become big family.
So you still loved him during that whole time?
Yes. So, but at the end, he met someone else.
Oh.
He met someone else, and then it was really crucial because he told me, because he's not love me anymore at the end. And
so he
told
told you that he didn't love you no more.
Yeah. So he
Wow.
told me because this person, like, he fell in love with a woman, and then that woman have a boyfriend at the time, so he couldn't have her. And now and also he told me, I understand how you're feeling now. You love somebody, but you couldn't have this person, the pain. And he telling me, I feel your pain through that woman.
And then, so who initiated the divorce? Was it you, or did he bring the divorce?
Him. It's him.
So after you guys divorced, he went.
Yes.
Did he end up marrying that girl that he wanted?
No, he ended up with different women now.
Wow. Okay, so after that, what did you start doing? Did you go back into dating, or did you take like a break for like a couple years? What happened after that?
I went back to dating. I went back to dating because I feel like I should healing myself first, but I couldn't. Like, when you are in a long-term relationship for so long, you are used to be in a relationship. You know, you are used to it. Like, you are not able to entire lifestyle or anything. You couldn't like go back where you at before, like a single. So after divorce, I'm always like jumping one relationship next to one relationship. Like, it's not really a real relationship. It's just one and another one. Like you couldn't facing the gap.
So you were so you were basically rebounding.
Kind of, yes.
Wow, that's not good.
I know.
Wow. Okay, so how long did you keep on doing that for?
I think it's a year.
Wait, okay. You said you came here 10 years ago, right?
Yes.
So around 2010. And then you were in a 5-year relationship. So around 2015, 2016, right? It ended, right?
And 2017, yeah.
17. Okay, so ever since then, you rebounded for 1 year?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2018, 2019. So did you stop jumping from relationship to relationship, or did you find a relationship that was long?
No, I couldn't find a long-term one. I want to, but a lot of dating lasts like just 1 month. A lot of dating lasts 1 month because you need so it's kind of a 1 month you discover this person is not fit for you. Or I feel like in the past couple years, like 2-3 years, I always dated people who are not emotionally available for me. So it's like they don't want to commit relationship, which is I'm looking. Yeah.
So what is your end goal for relationship? Do you want to date to have fun, or do you want to date to marry, or do you want to stay single?
I want to date to marry.
You want to date to marry? Okay.
That's the second year after divorce. Like, that's the second year after divorce I want to date marry. Like, the first year, no. The first year I just want to in a relationship, but the second year I do. So from second year now, it's like 2-3 years so far, I still didn't meet a person who want to marry.
Okay, question. So you say you live in LA right now, right?
Uh-huh.
And you are dating in LA, right?
Yes.
Do you really think that's a good place to find
Love?
Quality men that are marriage minded?
I see. No, it's not a place. All of my friends went to a different state. They all found a boyfriend or get married really soon. It's like, yes, the city matters. The city does matters. And
so why are you still in LA?
Well, I like the city. And then there are people getting married. There are people who are boyfriend, girlfriend together. Why not me? Like, there's a chance.
But are the relationship lasting?
I don't know how. Yes, that's also the problem, because today I was having a conversation with my other friend. Like, we're difficult to get into the relationship, like difficult to get into a commitment relationship. Even we did, it's not gonna last longer either. Like, people always find someone else and then left relationship suddenly.
Okay, so my question is for you. Okay, so you said that you want to date to marry. So what exactly are you looking for in a man? So tell me what your ideal husband would look like, from physical attributes to the content of his character.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like the people have a different point of view, right? Some people goes with physical attraction. some people goes with like personality, and then some people goes with like society status, like which is how much money you own, right?
Okay, what about you?
For me, I think it's a physical weight.
What are you looking for? Like, what are you looking for?
Yes, for me it.
Let's start from the physical first.
I think this one weighted heavier for me is I take care of myself.
You want a guy that works out?
Yes.
Okay, so he has to be fit?
Yes.
How many packs?
Yes. Well, abs doesn't matter, but it have to be workout. Like he have to work out. He have to take care of himself with it physically.
Okay. How tall?
Before I only date people like who are higher, like 6'2". Before all of the guy I dated is higher than 6'2". And then now it's not really matter anymore because I feel like that's a little bit stupid to this point.
Okay, so you don't care about height? Are you sure?
Well, at least like 5'10" or 5'11", more than 5'11", but you know.
Okay, so he has to be fit and basically 6 feet.
Yes.
And then do you care what his ethnicity is? So white, black, Asian, Latino? What is your preference?
I can only say I don't date white.
Okay, so you don't date white. So basically black, Asians, and Latinos.
And I don't Asian either.
Okay, so black and Latinos.
And no Latino either.
Okay, so you only date black guys.
Yes.
Okay, so all your black guys have been 6 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and none of them has been able to commit to you, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now that we know you only date tall, handsome, 6-pack black guys, let's talk about the content of their character. What are you looking for in a man when it comes to the content of his character?
The character is he have to be ambitious, like you have a goal of your life, like always achieving something, like want to have a better life. You have to be, hard worker, because I am that person. Like I always, working for a better things. So I want someone also we can help each other, elevate each other for a better future.
Okay, so when you say that you want him to be ambitious, how much money do you want him to be making a year?
Oh, I don't care that much. Like as much as more than me. Well, I don't really care about the money part of the issue. As long as you have a career, like you have a career and you always want to get better on that. So.
Okay, and do you care? Okay, so what is your age range? So what is the youngest you would marry and what is the oldest that you would marry?
I can.
If the person had a career and everything.
Yes, I can handle my age, like around my age.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe like 30 to 45, 30 to even, I don't know, 44, less than 50. Or 40, 46, 48, it doesn't matter.
So 30 to 50.
Okay, less, yes. I don't want to start with the 50. I can see 40 something. 30.
Okay, so
40.
30 to 45.
Yes, okay.
Okay, 30, 45. Okay, then have you ever been in love?
Like both sides, like also love back?
No. Have you ever been in love?
Yes.
What is love?
Love is when it's like a connection. It's like connection. It's like when you see this person or thinking about this person, like you want to do something for this person's own good. It's kind of a giving. I feel like my love language is giving. Like if I really like a person, I want this person to be better. I want this person better. So I like giving. Like whatever you need, I can help. What I can do for you, or this is I just realized this is kind of my love language is like giving. If I like you, I'm giving you all of my attention, my time, my concern, my help. And then
Okay, so have you ever heard of the 5 love languages?
yes.
Okay, so the first one is what one of them is quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, gifts, and physical intimacy. So which one is for you? The first one, your primary love language. How do you feel love? Let's say that there was this tall, handsome black guy with 6 packs that came to you and he said, I love you. Which one of these would you want him to do in order to show that he loves you?
I think he will be, I can simply say like checking on me all the time, like, or like text me, call me all the time to talk to me, to talk to me. I think this is enough for me. Like not enough for me. Like this is the first step.
So words of affirmation?
If you always communicate with me, like if you always want to know what I'm thinking, checking on me, this is really important. If you're not checking on me, you don't care me. So I need the person to checking with me all the time. Like you care what I'm doing, what I'm thinking. Am I happy or am I sad or going through stuff? Like what I'm doing, like what is my mental status? So I will need someone to check with me all the time.
Okay, so let's say that the guy that you just described, he was to go in front of you and look at you. What should make him pick you instead of all these other girls? What about you should make him pick you as a wife and not these other girls?
First one is the energy, because I'm a positive person. I'm a happy person. So I'm not broken inside. Well, of course I have a little bit traumatized from all of the past relationship, but in general, I'm a whole person. I am a whole person, and then I don't come with baggage. And then if a man with me, you can only get the positive or encouragement, like whatever you want to get it, I will help you to get there. Like not finance part, but spiritual part, because that's every day you need it. Like people tell you, you can do this, believe in yourself, I believe in you, you can do this. This is something you can get from anywhere else. If you couldn't get this from your mother or father when you grew up, you know, this is different. If people grew up with broken family, or sometimes it's just one-sided family, or the parents never encourage them when they were a kid, they say, oh, you can do better, or disappointed with all of the things you did, it's a lack of encourage for you. But I feel like the best part of me is when I grew up with all of the loving, like my parents pouring love to me, says, you are the best, you are best kid. And then because I know all of other families said, oh, look at neighbor, they did this is good, why can't you do that? Good. So that's not okay for a mentally health, you know, right?
Yeah. Okay,
or comparison with relationship, like the couple, okay, look, that boyfriend bought her a bag, why don't you buy me a bag, right?
Yes,
that's example, which
yeah.
I would never do that.
Wow. Why not? Why don't you do that?
Because I'm not satisfied with the bag, whatever they have.
Wow. So you are not the type of woman that is going to make demands of her man, especially if he's not in the financial position to fulfill those demands. So you're not going to ask him to buy you, like, bring you to like vacation in like Dubai, things like that, if he can afford
it. Well, of course that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Are you going to ask him though, if he doesn't have the money to buy him? Because your friends are going to Dubai.
If you don't have the money, no, I'm not gonna add pressure of you because I know you couldn't. I won't do that. But if you have ability, that's really good. That's of course everybody loves, like, you know, enjoying thing or fun thing to do, which is good. But that's not a requirement or a necessary thing. Like you know, like buy something with the money you don't have.
Okay, so question. So coming from China, what do you think is the difference between Chinese women and American women? And okay, before you answer that question, do marriages and relationship in China last?
Yes, last longer.
Okay, why do you think that is?
Because the generation from my parents' generation, they never gave up on each other. They go through so much difficult situation, but they never give up each other. They working on the things, then give up. But here, if things doesn't work out, they give up, and they looking for the next person. Which next person can meet all of the people they lack from the last relationship. So they easy to give up. Okay, next one, give up, move on, next one. So this is the culture, like one generation to next generation passing down the value. So right now the China divorce go high already because all of the influence going around the whole world.
Okay, so question. What is the difference between the Chinese women's values and the modern day American women's values?
Yes. So for Chinese women, a lot of it's really difficult to say, but most of it is finance really important. If the man doesn't have doesn't have ability of buying a house, the woman's not considered to marry this man ever. So the woman were looking for a safety net. Like if I get married to you, I don't want to worry about the house situation. Like they want to get into like everything settled. Like if you don't have a house, don't date me.
So wait, so is that how like Chinese women today think, or is this how Chinese women before think? Like your mother?
Right now still are most of it. Yes, right now are
Okay, so question: what do you think about feminism and the effect of feminism on modern day relationships? Do you think it has been good to relationship, or do you think it has contributed to the detriment of relationships?
Both way. Both way. Like, it's compared. Like in China, if man and woman start dating, the man will take care of everything. So the woman not gonna pay nothing comes with dating. Even the man will pay the woman like rent or anything, or even the tuition. If you date a man who have a job already, the entire this woman's entire college paid for by this man. So basically, this man are raising his own wife in the future, kind of like that.
Wow.
Yes.
I like that. I like the idea. But then, does she leave him after she graduates high school, or does she?
You never know.
But I like the idea, but I don't at the same time though.
Yes.
Because what if you pay her all that, you pay all these things for her, but then she dumps you after?
You never know. That's why you're gonna try the best of holding her, or showing everything you have, or just holding her as long as you could. But it really depends on the woman. If this is a bad investment, well, it's your risk.
Wow. Okay, so what are the negatives of feminism in relationships then? So was that a positive or negative? The woman empowerment, where like you are independent and you don't need no men.
Yeah. It's kind of a sad.
Really? Why? Why is it sad?
Because, well, I feel like woman should be independent. Which woman should be independent?
So but describe independent. What do you mean by independent?
Like financial and emotional, like independent, like be strong.
Okay.
But if you are strong enough, and then scare men away, because the men think I cannot be the man of you, like I can't be the man of the house. Like since you can do everything, what do you need me for?
Exactly.
Sometimes even you are stronger than me. That's what my ex-husband told me. I feel like sometimes I hang with the dude. I feel like I'm with this dude. Like that's what.
Wow, that is funny. He told you that. He told you that you.
He told me I feel like sometimes I hang with the dude.
Okay, how did that make you feel?
I feel like why not you are man up enough, you are stronger than me then.
Wow. Okay, so question though. Is that a good thing though? If you are so independent and you basically can do everything that a man should be able to do, then you don't really need a man.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you balance being independent?
I don't want to be. I don't want to. I am independent. I am strong, but I don't want to be this way.
Why not?
I'm forced to be independent and then be strong by force, which
what?
is you.
Wait, by force?
By force, because the environment, like you have to be strong. You have to be strong, living on your own, facing all of the things by yourself, and then survive by yourself without any kind of a help. You have to.
Okay, so what changed? What changed? Like, because before 1950, 1960, women did not have to be so strong. So what happened? Like something happened that changed women, that made this like that.
I think there is a man's reason also, because men left. Once the man left,
yes, where did we go?
Men left for another woman all the time because the man left. So the woman have to dealing with the alone time with be strong to go through everything on your own. That's why, because the woman never be in a stable relationship for long, so the woman have to be strong.
Are you sure the men left, or the woman pushed the men away and took everything the men had, and then she left?
It can be like partial, some this, some that. It depends on situation, but mostly men, by nature, men always want to hunting next one, the next one, or lose the interest really quick, and then next one, or better one, different one.
Okay, I'm going to give you a statistics. Ready? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Women leave marriages and relationships 70% of the time. You guys leave 70% of the time.
I don't know about that. I never left relationship. I never be the first one left the relationship.
Well, according to the statistic, in most marriages that end in divorce, women are the ones that are leaving. And then they're saying, we don't need no men. So the men still want you, but you women don't seem to want the men.
Yes, I can think about this. I can think about some reason. It's one, if this woman like to compare. If this woman want to have, that's a better man, better than you, and you are not girl, you are not be better. So I have other options. So they want to climb up. That's a one reason. Or a different reason is the women are emotional, like the love, like the physical chemistry gone, and then the woman lose the love anymore. So because emotion or hormone wise, that's some reason too. Or it's the woman just comes one day disappointed by this man, because we love the potential of this man, but it doesn't see any hope, or you didn't turn your potential into reality. So disappointed and left.
Okay, so when it comes to you, would you rather date a man with potential or a man that already has everything?
That's what I did wrong. Is the man have a potential before? That was what I did wrong.
Now, are you only dating guys that already has everything?
I prefer yes. If that could, yes, because
did your dad have everything when he dated your mom? When they married each other?
They don't have anything, but they have potential, and they are still stay together nowadays.
Exactly. So
yeah.
Is it the potential versus the half that's the problem, or is it the person?
I think it's a person's issue.
Okay, so for you though, you would rather so as of right now, you are only looking to date guys that already have everything.
For my age,
yes.
I'm over 30. So if the man around 35, you should have everything together already. You spending all of your 20s having fun or party or go dating or whatever, and it comes to the 30, you have to come with a conclusion already, right? To this point. So for my age, if I date someone around 30 or 40, you should have everything settled already.
What do you think of the hookup culture? Is it something that you like? Is it something that you don't like? Is it something that you participate in? And what effect does it have on relationships nowadays? Is it a good effect or a bad effect?
It's a good.
It's
a
good.
good. It's a good. It's if you don't have a expectation from the person, everybody that comes the same page, it's nothing. It's not hurting. It's not hurting for any of a part.
Really?
And yeah,
Are you sure?
But sometimes you might want to have a relationship with this hookup person. You do. Sometimes you do. You will feel like, oh, maybe we'll turn into a relationship someday, or sometimes you will have that, because a woman really easy get emotion attached with the person have sexual relationship with you. The women are.
Okay, so the question is, so what if you have multiple hookups and you're creating multiple bonds with multiple people? Do you think that's good? Do you think that's going to help you in your future relationships? Because what about your partner? Like when you actually decide to get married, you're going to have all these experiences with you that's going to be in the back of your head. So how is that going to be helpful when you're going to be with your partner, when you have all these things, all these people to compare him to?
Yeah.
So how is that helpful?
It's not compared to. You won't compare. Well, you might, but you're not compared, because you're not like expecting more from them.
You say that men nowadays, they do not commit.
Yeah.
Before the 1950s, the 1960s, marriages used to last. Men used to commit. What do you think changed between then and now? Why were men committing back then, but they're not committing now?
Because the society is so quick on everything, and also beauty standards, like everything, the commercial or everything on the internet, the man will have a higher standard of what is a beauty or what is the image of a woman, what they want to have. It changed. Like now, they might not want to have a housewife. They might just want to have a pretty trophy to show off to his friends.
Wow. Okay, so question. Do you want to be a housewife or a modern day working woman?
Working woman. Yeah, working woman. Yeah, working.
So you want to be a working woman?
Yes.
Okay, then do you want a traditional family, or do you want to be a modern relationship or partnership where you pay 50% of the bill, he pays 50% of the bills?
This is what I did for my last marriage. Well,
no, is that what you want? Is that what you would prefer? If this tall, handsome black guy came and he said, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to marry you, but you work, I work, you pay 50% of the bill, I pay 50% of the bill.
I'm okay with that.
Versus if another tall, black, handsome black guy came and he said, you don't work, I want you to stay at home. I'm paying for the car, I'm paying for the house, and I'm bringing home dinner. I just want you to stay at home and make me babies. Which one would you choose?
Half.
Okay, so you still rather be a modern working woman?
Yes, because
why?
I know for the fact once the day you stay at home, everything got taken care of, your status got changed. You are not a woman. Yes, your status of the way he look at you is different. You are the property of him.
Really?
You are the property of him. And then the one day if I have the argument, the man will see, you shouldn't talk back to me this way. I pay everything for you. You shouldn't act this way to me. So the woman will lose the value. The woman will lose the word, lose the voice in the house, because the man take care of everything. I don't want that. I don't want that. And then I don't want to lose myself in the relationship anymore. I'm still a person. And then respect, it's really important. Like if you want to pay the whole house, yeah, go ahead. But I have an ability to pay for it. Well, I could or I don't, but it comes with the agreement. But I'm not gonna lose the value of myself and become yours.
I mean, when you have a boyfriend, when you have a husband, how do you refer to them when you're talking to your friend about that person? Don't you use the possessive word mine or
Yes.
my?
Yeah.
So you don't want to become his?
Well, I do, but the housewife is different. Well, housewife, yeah, if it sounds good.
So you think that housewives don't get respect?
Yes, they don't.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I think the housewife gets more respect than working women.
No, the working woman have respect.
From who though? I'm pretty sure it's not from her husband.
No, yes, from society and also some from the husband, because you are still working, the husband.
Yeah, but you're not working for him.
No, you are working for yourself, so you have ability of walk out the marriage any moment if you can. So the man will never lose.
Exactly. So let's go back to before 1950s and 1960s. What was the one thing that women did not have the ability to do?
A lot of the time, maybe they are suffering in the marriage, but they're not able to walk out the relationship. They're not able to divorce because they are so reliant on the man take care of the house. So
yeah,
the woman.
but that's some of the time. I don't think that's most of the time, because again, remember, the man could not have married her if she didn't say yes. So she accepted him, right? But after nowadays, women are working, right? So they're working, but they can keep a relationship. Before, they were not working, but they were able to keep a relationship. Don't you think something is fishy? Don't you think something is weird there? So when you gain the ability to get your own money, get your own house, get your own car, but now you can't keep a relationship.
Yeah.
So do you think that's good, or is that a bad thing? Because again, you're doing exactly what the man is supposed to do for you.
Yeah. Well,
okay. Go ahead.
I don't for me right now, my situation is okay. I have a degree. I'm educated, and I had a career before. But right now, at this moment, I'm in between jobs, which is I'm like in the transition of jobs.
Okay.
So I talked to the guy. I'm asking if the woman doesn't have a job right now, it's gonna affect the dating. Like the point of view, if you see this woman, she have everything. She had everything, but doesn't have a stable job at this moment. It's gonna affect dating. The man said yes. The man said you should have a job, whatever job, but have a job.
Have a job because it's going to help you get into a relationship?
It comes to no, it's not come to is to get into the relationship. It's a man look at you like what you bring to the table. It's kind of like that. Okay, this is what I have, this is what you have. Like
question. Okay, let's talk about it then. What do you think men value in a woman?
I think is this woman could bring a like comfort or it's okay, so woman of the life is like
do you want to tell you?
bring happiness, companionship, and then happiness, and also like some men like to take care of the woman, or someone want to be take care of a bad woman.
So what you think that us men wants from you in a relationship is companionship, comfort, and you think that we want you to take care of us?
Yeah, a certain way, yeah.
Well, allow me to tell you. I'm going to categorize into the top 3 things that men want from you as a woman. Are you ready? Okay, so loyalty. Support.
What is the second one?
Support. So we want to know that everything that we are going to be doing, that you are going to be behind us.
Okay, yes.
And then loyalty, that we want to know that no matter what happens, you belong to us, that you are ours, and that you always be there for us. Support. And the third one is your body and your ability to give birth, aka sex.
Yeah.
Those are the top 3 things that we men value in a woman.
So
your money, we do not care about.
Okay,
it's your money.
Yes. Okay. So the loyalty.
Yes.
Which I have, but how could you know I'm loyal when you never commit into a relationship at the first place? How can I be loyal with an unsure relationship? Like
we judge you based off your past. Okay. We base you based off your past relationships. How many relationships have you had? And your body count. So the higher your body count, the less likely you are to be faithful and loyal. And the more relationship you've had.
That's not the equal. It's like if you never cheat a man. If you never
the more you sleep around, remember the top 3 things that we value. Your body is one of them.
Yeah.
So the more people that you've slept with, it tells us that you are not loyal, because if you were, you would keep your body for only
loyal
the
to
person
who?
that you really want. You wouldn't give it out freely.
Yeah.
The more relationship you've been in, it was a red flag. Why have you been in so many relationships?
Yeah.
If you were loyal, then you would keep your body. You would only go to relationships that you are sure that the guy that it will be long term. So the more relationship you have, and your body count tells us, she's not that loyal because she gets passed around too easily.
Yeah.
So that's how we would judge you. So do you understand? So we don't really care about your money. And we don't really care about like what degree you have. Because did you know that the higher the woman goes in her degree, the lower her ability to marry?
Yeah.
Why do you think so?
The women are higher standard or peaking, or I don't know, because
have you ever heard of the word called hypergamy?
No.
Okay, so hypergamy is the idea that women, they only date or marry guys that are on the same level as them financially, and above.
Yes.
While guys, we don't care. We marry across and down.
Yeah.
So what you think we want is not what we want. So you're getting high degree, high money. That's not what we want.
Yeah.
But you think that's what we want. But so all this thing that you're doing is not for us. It's for yourself.
Yeah.
So when you are at the high level, you are only looking across and higher. Yes. And the men that you're looking at, they're looking at you, but they're also looking lower. And they are more willing to date a girl lower than a girl higher.
Yes.
So who loses?
So why I'm still trying hard to be better then?
For yourself. You're not doing it for a man.
Then if I'm become more better of my version of myself.
In what ways?
I'm a man now.
In what ways? Are you getting more money for yourself? Is that money going to help you become a wife?
Oh.
Is that degree teaching you how to be a wife? Do you know how to cook and clean?
Yeah.
So all this time that you spent in getting your degree, now that you have a degree, right? The type of men that you look at, what's the social status? What's the educational status?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Are you sure?
It's
you would be the first woman I've met that says that you would date a guy that makes less money than you and is lower on the social status scale than you.
No, of course, yeah, like higher money than me. Yes, that's.
Oh, you want higher? Not lower?
I mean, no, yeah, but yeah.
Why not? You said you don't care.
Me. Well, at least higher than me. I'm not going for the rich, but I'm looking for better than me.
So why does that matter though?
Because it tells your ability, like.
So you don't want to be the one in the relationship that makes the most money?
I could.
You don't want to?
Yeah.
Why not? That's the question. You are very strong and independent. Why don't you want to make the most money?
I want a man could be a man in a house.
Whoa. You want a man? Whoa. Okay. So what does it look like? What's the man? Explain to me, huh?
So you
What
have
does the man of the house looks like?
so you have ability of making money, take care of a thing, the ability, and also it brings you confidence. You can, when wants to speak to a woman, like you have the confidence, right?
Okay. Here's the thing though. You know that when men and women are both in the same workforce, the competition is higher, right?
Yeah.
And did you know that women are getting higher degrees now than men?
Yeah.
Women are graduating at a higher rate than men.
Wow. I don't know.
From college.
Wow.
And the money is also increasing.
Yeah.
So what do you think that's going to create? When women are up there and they only did guys on this level and higher. So now do you understand why a lot of women complain that they cannot find a good man? What if the problem is that the women's standards have risen way too high? Did you ever think about that?
Yeah.
So what should you guys do?
We cannot lower our standards for what we got ourselves so far.
But you cannot complain if you cannot find a man either.
Yeah.
Because you have basically worked yourself out of the market.
Yeah.
For most men. So whose fault is that? You are valuing the things that we don't value.
Mm-hmm.
You basically see and again, it's all about feminism. Feminism has made women decide that they want to be like men. They want to do what men used to do. So guess what? Men are not really gonna change. So you guys are the one that have changed. You guys have started to value things that we used to do. So then when we look at you doing what we are supposed to do, then we don't feel like you need us because you're doing it. So why would we even like try to go after you when it looks like you don't need us?
Yeah.
So now you wonder why relationship don't last?
I feel like sometimes I feel like the relationship is difficult to get in, and even you are in a relationship, it's not last longer. And then I feel like sometimes I feel like what is the point? Like what is the point? Like what is the point even go looking for it? Like
okay, let me put it this way for you. Do you believe in gender roles? That there are certain things that only men should do, even if women can do them, and then there are things that women should do, even if the men can do it, women should do it, and even if women can do it, only men should do these things. Do you believe that there are certain roles?
I believe that. I believe there's a rule. Yeah, there is certain things.
So what are certain things that you think men should do?
Okay, it's like go on a date. If the man, go on a date. Like first date, the man pay for it for the first date. Yes.
Why not 50-50? So wait, why not 50-50? Equal partnership,
No, that's gonna be afterwards. But the first.
What if he pays for the first day and then you don't come up for the second day? So he lose, right? Okay, but continue. So you want him to pay on the first day, and then what else?
What else?
So what do you think are the roles that men should take?
The men should take.
Yes. I know you know them, but you just don't want to say them. But go ahead. What do you think are the position that men should take in the relationship, or in general? What do you think are the roles that they should be taking?
Oh yeah, it comes with it come back with the money make, like the woman and the man if you work on the same job, I think the man getting more money than the woman even work on the same job, the same position, right? It's still nowadays still does that.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, when it comes to like the relationship dynamics, what are the certain roles that you believe that only the men should do, that the men should focus on doing? So let me give you an example. Before, this is the job of the men. The men's job was to provide and protect. So they would hunt animals, bring the food, and then they will give it to you as the wife, and then you cook it and you feed the children and stuff like that. And they will protect you because they will go fight the wars. You know, if somebody attack you, they will be there to defend you. Yeah. Those were the primary roles of men. And you as a girl, your job would be to cook, clean, do domestic stuff, you know, like take care of the kids, you know, like gather berries and stuff like that, you know, do like the household stuff. This is how it used to be. Yeah. Now, women can provide for themselves and they think they can protect themselves. And men, basically, you guys are doing what men are supposed to be doing. So that's why I asked you, do you believe in gender roles? And you said yes. So you believe that the men should be the one that do the provision and the protecting, right? Yes. So that means that you expect the women to stay at home and take care of the household.
Well, at least you still have like a part-time job or something. You cannot lose your career for the family. Woman, because you before meet this man, you are a working woman. If you get married, nothing should change. You should continue have the job what you have.
What age did your parents get married?
20, 22, 20, 22, 25. I don't remember. 24, 25.
Exactly my point. And before the 1960s, the average age of marriage was 21.5. Yeah. People used to get married at 20, 21. Yeah. And so they used to get married younger, but the marriage lasted longer. Yeah. But people are getting married older now. The average age is 28, 29 for people getting married now. Yeah. And the marriages are lasting shorter. Yeah. So don't you think there's a correlation between that?
Yeah. Well, I think everybody or both part are we think higher of ourselves. So if anything goes wrong or anything treated badly, we will stand up for ourselves, and then we are willing to walk away. So that's the issue.
So for you though, would you want to be in that type of relationship? Do you want to have a man that provides for you and protects for you while you stay home and take care of the household? Since you said that you believe in gender roles, that means you will not be working the same amount that he does. So if he works 100% of the time, you would work 25% or 50%. No, not even half. You would work 25% of the times.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
You are. That means that you would not be a working woman. You would be a housewife.
You still have a percent. You still have like you said like 20. Yeah. 20.
Yeah, you have like 25%, but like most of your days would be at home. Like you spend like 2 days working and then like something like that. So are you fine with that?
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay, so in your opinion, what do you think that we can do to fix modern dating?
What you can do to fix the modern dating?
Yeah, because it's a mess. No, people are not committing. Relationship don't last. So as a woman, what do you think that us guys and men can do to help fix it?
First it's comment. Like if you start dating, if you see the woman you like, comment first.
Okay,
to see if it works. Yes, if you're not comment, like if you're still seeing this person, still seeing other people at the same time, it's drive everybody crazy. No one are stable.
Okay.
That's a circle. So that's gonna be like 4, 5, or 6 people unstable, like emotional unstable, because no one make commitment. Everybody just play. So the commit first, and then to see the relationship is working out, 2 of you. If not, then move on to the next one. It's not like multiple questions. Let me choose all of this box at one time.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Do you know the reason why men used to commit before?
I don't know.
What is the one thing that women did not used to give out before easily that they give out easily now?
Oh.
Ever since the birth control and what's it called? Abortion. What is the one thing that is so easy to get now that before you had to be married to get it?
Wow.
But now you don't have to be married anymore.
Yeah, I see.
Why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free?
Yeah, I see. Wow.
So in all this, do you know the whole feminist movement that empower women to go out there,
Yes, so the
sleep
woman
around,
so
sleep around, exactly, be like a man, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So who is hurting more, us or you women?
Wow.
When a guy comes up to you, do you think in his mind he's trying to marry you, or do you think he's trying to sleep with you?
Sleep with you.
So what do you think women should do or stop doing if they want committed relationships?
Wow. Yeah. Wow. It's kind of, this is kind of like education lesson.
I mean, when you have a birth control, then that means that people can have sex as much as they want without the consequence, right? Because before, if a guy got you pregnant, guess what? He had to marry you.
Yeah.
Because society would shame him, and I'm pretty sure it was the same thing. Isn't it the same way in China? Like if a guy got a girl pregnant, then like he had to marry her.
Yeah.
Because like society would shame him, right? But then if you take out the ability for women to get pregnant by having sex, you give them a birth control and you give them contraceptives, then now they have the ability to have sex freely and not suffer the consequences.
Wow.
And guys, before we had to marry to you to get it, but now we can just swipe and get it. I mean, this is amazing for us, but it's very bad for you guys emotionally, because now you wonder why you girls feels like guys only want them for the body. Yeah. Because that's all you have to offer, It's the easiest thing to get. So why should we commit to you when we can just get it?
Yeah. I see. Yeah, I see.
So what do you think you guys should do in order to help fix modern dating? Because as long as not only you but all your friends or your friends' friends, what do you think you should tell them to do if they want to be able to increase the chances of getting into an actual committed relationship?
It's like getting to know the person longer enough to see if this is the man you want to commit with also. Okay,
for you, sex before or after marriage?
Before.
So why should I marry you if I can just have sex with you?
Yeah, I see. Well, it's not doable. It's not doable if like sex after marriage. What if sex is bad and then you divorce?
Question. But that's the point. If you never had sex in the first place, you wouldn't know if sex was bad. You wouldn't have nothing to compare it to.
Yeah, I see.
So guess what? Do you see how a bunch of things has cultivated so this is why relationships don't last. Mm-hmm. If you were a virgin and you got married and then you had sex after marriage, what you experience would be the best sex you ever had.
You never know. That's the only thing you have. Yeah.
Yes, because there was nothing for you to compare it to.
Yes.
So now, if you've been having sex so much, being in so many relationships, how would you ever be able to stay with one person?
Yeah.
And enjoy the sex that they're giving you when you have all that thing in your mind because you are comparing it in your head, especially when the guy is bad.
Yeah.
Right? So again, like I'm saying, this has hurt women more than it has hurt us, because we are not, guys don't build bond with a woman over sex.
Yeah.
But you guys do.
Yeah.
You guys have that emotional connection with sex. So don't you think if you guys want to fix modern dating, if you guys want to get commitment from guys, don't you think you guys should stop giving guys sex for free?
Yeah. Yeah.
So now, so you say that, so for guys, you want us to commit if we want to fix modern dating, what else should we do?
Commit and then investing. Commit and investing.
Invest money?
Time, time, money, that's all effort. Because if the man never investing anything, you are not going to cherish what you get.
Are you saying that the harder it is to get, the harder it is to leave?
Yes.
Wow, so you're asking us to buy the whole cow instead of just getting the milk for free, huh?
Ideally is.
Okay, when was the last relationship you had, and why did it end?
I know the answer already, but there's also other issue. So started dating, and it's kind of confusing because I don't know how it goes, and then I want to have a commitment relationship, and the man doesn't want to make commitment.
Okay, so how long have you been dating him?
Like a half year.
Oh, by the way, most guys know if they want to commit to a girl or not in the first couple months. It doesn't take us all that time to know.
Wow.
We know it. If we want to marry you, we basically know in the first like few months. Like, it doesn't take that long. So that was your first mistake. But yeah, so okay, so you guys were talking, and then so like, did you ask him to commit? Like, when did you ask him the question, like, what are we?
I think after, I don't know, like after 3 months. After 3 months.
Okay,
after 3 months, I said I want a relationship, and then after 3 months, and then he said he's not looking for a girlfriend at the moment. He cannot making commitment with the relationship. He's not looking for a relationship, and then he want to focus on his career, blah blah blah.
And then what did you do?
I continue seeing this person.
He told you in plain English that he did not want to commit to you, and you said that you were looking for commitment.
Yeah.
So why did you stay?
I just hope one day he might change his mind. I know it's my fault. I couldn't stop. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so now what happened? So are you guys still talking?
No, he made commitment with other people.
So he has a new girlfriend?
Yes.
Wow. So wait, so has that girl has always been there while you guys were talking?
I think so. Or the woman just jumped into his life like end of our together time, I think. I'm not sure the woman's
okay, so why her and not you? What was she giving him that you couldn't?
Right now I know it's she have money. She's a rich girl. And then the guy really cared about the money. That's all he cared about. So I'm more cared about like your character, what kind of person you are, or
so
what is.
You should be happy.
And then the money, that's the only thing I don't have. I'm not rich. So a lot of time he make me feel bad about what I don't have, which is he have. And he have money.
So he has more money than you.
Yes.
But that girl has more money than him and you.
Yes. So he chose her.
Well, you should be happy. Because just this, is that the type of man that you want to marry?
No, yeah, no, it's not. It still hurt. I know it's not. He's not really ideal man for me. I know that. It's just why I feel so hurt is the fact of he doesn't want me. So the more he doesn't want me, I want him to want me. That hurt me. It's the ego.
Bro, come on, Ying, come on.
Yeah.
You love him that much?
I was thinking about, yes, I had an image of like, I want him like be a husband. Like I thought, or I want to like marry him. He is like mark everything I wanted and checking the box. I kind of will cover myself, like I kind of will fool myself with all of the red flag.
So he was everything that you wanted?
Mostly, yes.
Physically or like character-wise?
Not really character-wise, but everything else.
Wow.
So yes, everything else, not character.
Okay.
Everything else about character.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that there are guys that want you. So why don't you want them?
If there is a certain thing missing, I'm not.
So have you ever rejected the guy before?
Yes.
When was the last time you rejected the guy?
Before this guy.
Okay, so what was wrong with that guy?
Physical is not fit, and also mentally not strong enough.
Okay, what do you mean that he wasn't mentally strong enough?
So like not happy person in general, or have like depression, or you know, it's not I don't know how to say that. Like some people working hard every day fighting for certain thing, right? But if you are struggle with your own mental health issue, and then you cannot take care of yourself, you shouldn't rely on other people to fix you. Which is what I did with my ex-husband. He have a lot of mental issues. I want to fix him. Ended up hurting myself.
Yes. Well, Ying, thank you so much for coming onto the podcast, and thank you for giving your life story, and thank you for just giving us the ability to see what you should not do if you want to be able to get a guy to commit to, right? Okay, so question. In China, there's a word that they called. Do you know what the word "shun you" mean? And do you think you are one?
I am one.
Do you like that or no? How does it make you feel?
I'm glad I'm not in China. I made a video about that. I talk about the shun you, like people who are over 30 and still being single.
Yeah, they call them. Oh, and for people that doesn't know what that means, tell us what that means in English.
It's called leftover woman. It's called leftover woman. So the society was
leftover woman.
Yes. So the society will see you as something wrong with you. Like why nobody want you? Because you're leftover.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. So okay, so does that make you feel sad, or like what effect does this have on your self-esteem? That people think no one wants you. Do you feel like no one wants you?
No, of course there is people want me. I just
you don't want them.
Yes. So I'm just stuck with I want someone who don't want me, and the people who want me, I don't want them. I'm just stuck in this circle.
Okay, so now what do you plan on doing from now on in order to help? Because whatever you've been doing in the past has not been working.
Yes.
So what are you gonna do to change that?
I will change the way I act during the dating session, dating stage, and then
how do you act in the dating stage? Like, do you give everything, or like?
Yeah, something like that. If I like a person, like I'm full in. If I like a person, I'm full in. Yeah, so slower the process.
Okay.
And then if I like a person, I'll be trying my best to show the best of me. Like I'm telling this person, I'm this and that, like a lot of my information.
Okay.
A lot of my information, like I'm like coming too hot.
Okay. So are you a religious person? Like, does religion matter to you when it comes to a guy?
A little bit, but
so like how much of like a little bit? Like how important is a guy's religious like beliefs like matter to you?
It's important. It's important because it shows you, you know, you believe in good and the bad.
Okay, then so are you going to start going to church now so you can find yourself a nice Christian man? Oh my gosh. So okay, so the places that what do you think that you can find the type of men that you actually want? Like, what do you think you can find them?
I thought about gym because I'm a gym person. I thought about it, like my boyfriend have to come from the gym.
Oh,
I thought
really?
about that, but when I was gym, well, yeah, there's people talk to me, but mostly like the men I really like or interested,
Yeah.
They don't talk to me.
So why don't you talk to them? Why don't you just be like, hey, how you doing? You know, like be a
Mm.
strong and empowered, independent woman.
Yeah. Yeah. Too shy about that.
Well,
So,
I wish.
yeah.
I mean, I wish you good luck in your journey. So, what if somebody that's listening to you, they would like to get in contact with you, either to watch your content or to get personal training from you, since you were a fitness coach? So, how would they go about getting into contact with you?
You just contact me on the Instagram. My Instagram is ying.fitness. So just contact me.
Okay, then so don't worry, guys, and I'll be putting all the necessary link for her in the podcast description, so you guys can go follow her TikTok, her Instagram, and send her inquiries regarding a personalized coaching session if you guys want. She's in LA, so if you guys are in LA, then you guys can ask her out to if you a tall, handsome black guy, you know she's single. I'm just saying. So yeah, but yeah, thank you for coming in. And any last word that you want to say?
Yes, I hope everything will be turned good, and the manifesting is really powerful, strong, and then manifesting.
Wait, are you manifesting your boyfriend?
Yes. I'm not doing the right way. I'm not doing the right way, but I'm just like always thinking about it. But people tell me you should write it down, so I should start doing that. Like write it down everything you are thinking about it. Wow. Put it in the word.
But the thing is, you're still young. You know, you still like 30, right? So you'll be fine.
I'm 33 now.
Exactly, you're 33, and I mean you're a fitness coach, so your body is still fine. So, but the thing is, though, like you say, you want to be strong and independent and stuff. Yeah. So it's gonna be hard for you to find that type of, because you're only gonna be looking at guys that are like you.
Also, men don't have a kid. Also, men don't have a
kid. So you don't want to have a man that has kids.
I prefer.
What if he's a tall and handsome black guy with kids and he has a house and money and cars, you know, so he can take care of you? But he has one kid.
If
and the kid's like 5 years old.
I don't know. If you have like if your other quality is strong enough, then the kids can be a consideration. Okay, but not, yes.
Are you on dating apps? Before we end this, are you on dating apps?
Yes.
Is it working for you?
No.
What are the type of men that you are meeting on dating apps?
A lot of men just want to. It's like fast food. Most of men on dating apps.
They want to eat you like fast food.
Yeah, all of the men on the dating apps looking for fast food.
So then, why are you on it? That's all you're going to get.
And also a lot of men in there have a girlfriend already or in a relationship. They're still looking for other options.
So would you be in a polyamorous relationship?
No.
Really? So you don't want to be two wives, two girlfriends?
No.
Wow. So yeah, I mean, I don't think you should. I mean, if you want to find the quality of men that you want to find, I don't think you're gonna find them on dating apps.
Then where?
Dating apps, huh?
Oh, then where? Where is the other resource?
I mean, you live in LA. Okay, the problem is you live in LA, and everybody is there for fun or business and fun. So you not end up city where you're gonna find people that are looking to settle down. People there to increase their. People there for money, basically.
Yeah.
So that's why your last relationship, the guy, he had you, but then again, there was this other girl. She had more money. So he's probably gonna date her and until he finds some another girl that has more money than that girl. So why don't you move though?
Yeah. Move for looking for husband. That's the only reason.
Yes.
Why not find a husband first, then move to the husband where the place at?
Okay, but then you have to be there though. Like you have to show yourself the type of men that you want. They're not on dating apps. The guys on dating apps, or they because they want to have sex.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna find them on dating apps. That's why you've been unsuccessful. Like, oh, come on, you should know that by now. Yeah, you should know that by now.
Yeah.
So go to like those special places. Like those what's it called? But the thing is, it's LA. There's famous people everywhere, so they're just gonna use you most of the time. So it's going to be difficult, but try to move. Go to different places. Okay.
Yeah, go to more event.
Yes.
Social event.
Yes, but like, don't go after celebrities because you're just gonna become one of their girls. So and this is what, because even you yourself, you're a celebrity. So and yeah, so thank you again so much, Yen, for coming. And I hope that we'll see you again in other episodes. But I hope that I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right. Any last words?
No, I just wish you will get everything you wanted, and then you will get it.
All right, then. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.
Bye.